Hello, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are in this world. This is Paramita. I'm coming live from my page Paramita SR Biswas, and this is the segment I do every week Extraordinary Digital Journey of Ordinary People, where I invite my co business owners from all around the world. As you can see today with me, my co-business owner Anushri all the way from Canada. So before I give the floor to Anushri to talk about her about her reason to join the business, let me give a short introduction of myself. My name I already mentioned. I am originally from India, living in Singapore with my husband and kids. I'm a certified graphic designer, worked as teacher and art teacher. Currently, I'm a full time digital entrepreneur. I joined this business almost 4 years back, and until then I'm doing it successfully. And because of this business, I did not go back to my teaching career. So that's about me. And now I would like to welcome my today's guest, Anushri. Thank you so much for coming here, for taking your time and joining with me today. And first,
Thank you.
Anushri, I want you to give the introduction of yourself, and why you joined this business.
Thank you, Paramita. Thank you for inviting, and it is going to be a pleasure talking to you. Hi, everyone. I am Anushri. I'm originally from Gujarat, India, and currently I'm living in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, from past 12 years. I have a pharmaceutical background. I am a mom to a 4-year-old daughter, and I live here with my daughter and my husband. And yeah, I joined this business in 2019, but I paused this business for almost 2.5 years. So I'm actively working full time in this business from about 2023 until now. And yeah, it is helping me to stay home with my daughter. I don't have to send her to school full time. She's only going part time because I want her to learn as much as she can at home and not with someone else. I never send her to daycare because I know I can do both together with this business. So yeah, that was a little bit about me.
Thank you so much. Yes, that's why we always say that this business gives us time freedom as well as financial stability. You are the perfect example of that. You have a very young kid, and every in every stage, the kids they need us. But
Yep.
when they are very very young, so often it is very common that parents they have to send their kids for daycare. But I'm very glad that you are, and I can see in Anushri's page, if you are following her, that all the time she's walking around her daughter, and that's really really that's really I can understand as a mother how blessed you feel because of that. So now I will go to my next question, which is a very common question we often receive. What do we do in this business, and why it is important to take 30 days trial? Because every time we say that, like if you say your page or my page, that watch the webinar and they then take the 30 days trial. And sometimes people, they get little confused that what is exactly this business is. So if you can just explain that.
For sure, yeah. So our business in particular is an attraction slash affiliate marketing. So we don't go to people basically in very simple sense. I would say that we don't actually go and chase people or chase friends and family. We use attraction marketing through social media. So people come to us, and then we send them this 90-minute webinar link. And so once they watch the webinar, they will prompt to for our 30-day trial period. Now this one is very important. So the 90-minute webinar will give you our business model, how our business model actually works, so that you have an idea about how we are going to give you what we offer in this business. And it will also give you a comparison of how market is is going to charge you when you start a business outside us. So that is going to give you in this 90 minute. Also, it is going to give you testimonies from other business owners. So you don't want to miss that part, because it will show that this business is real and real people's testimonial on the webinar. Now the 30-day trial period. So next step, if you want to go ahead, you'll have to have this 30 days trial period. There is a small fee, and when you pay that, we will send you pre-coaching videos for about 3 to 4 hours length. So you have, in that video we will send all our affiliates, all our business partners which we partner with, and how their business model works, how compensation works, and how we set up you to start the business. So every single detail you'll be able to see in that pre-coaching videos. Along with that, you'll be added to our biggest Facebook group, where you will see a lot of business community members who are sharing their success stories, who are sharing their ups and downs, and everything you can see in that page. And another thing you'll get is a pre-coaching call with our experts. So 30 minute to 1 hour pre-coaching call with that expert, that is included in that fee. So now what happens is, when you pay that, now you get 30-day period, and then in the 30-day period you have to decide if you want to go ahead in the business or not. So if you don't want to go ahead in the business, you just ask the person you signed up with and ask them for a refund before you book that coaching call, because the coach gets paid from this small fee. So yeah, this is basically what we offer in that 30-day period. So it is risk free. So I suggest everyone to at least check it out once.
Sorry, I'm in mute. So actually, this is this is another proof that we don't chase people, because we keep this two steps, so that when they see we do this, the marketing part, right? We do marketing of the business. There's a business platform of our proven system. So when people come through our pages, our websites, we they have that freedom to follow the steps, and we don't need to do anything to just bug them or pressure them. It's there is no pressure. It's up to you, what you want. We just kept these two steps to, so that people can take that informed decision, like we
Right.
did, right? We did. We When we came, we also did that. We first watched the webinar, and then we took the trial. And I think that's why we are happy today, because we all did our due diligence, and then we nobody actually pushed us to take the decision. We took
Right.
our own
Yeah,
decision.
and honestly, if that trial period would not have been there, I would not have been in this business,
Yeah.
because you get that sense of relief when there is something that is refundable within 30 days, right? So
Yeah.
at least you get to try that on, like you get to
Exactly.
try what's going on in this business. And we do that. So people
Mm.
ask me, why do you charge for it, right? So
Mhm.
there's a reason to do that. We need very serious people who actually want to change their
Yeah.
life to check
Yeah.
this business out. It is not open to everyone who just want to come here and there, and
Mhm.
this is not for passing your time.
Yes.
This is a real
Yes.
business, and you have to do it in your very seriously. So that is the only reason we charge you for that 30-day trial period, because we want only serious people to get into this, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and I think, Anushri, nowadays wherever you go, if there will be a registration fees, right?
Yeah,
Even if
exactly.
you want to collect a form from a certain institution, you want to do a course, there will be a charge, right?
Right.
Otherwise you will not get the forms. So that is the that this is, and let me tell you, this is the one time registration
Yeah,
fee,
it's not
which
subscription.
is refundable. And if you be in the business, then you don't need any subscription fees,
No.
nothing.
No.
We get training for lifetime, and we get classes, mastermind classes every week, but we don't pay anything extra
Right.
for that. So I don't think any other platform provide this kind of facilities, right?
Yep.
But one thing I would like to now go to my next question with this topic, that fear and doubt, right? Because now, especially when you hear something online, because so many things are going online, so people get scared. And we also, I think, initially, we all were skeptical about it, right? I would like to ask you this question: that what fear or doubt you have when you first heard about this business, and how you overcome it and became confident that you can do this business?
Right. So, before I started this business, I did many business and
Mhm.
I also got scammed. Okay.
Oh.
So, coming from that, like failing three businesses and getting
Mhm.
scammed,
Mhm.
it is going to be very skeptical for me. And more than me, it was very skeptical to my husband because
Mhm.
one, because I got scammed and I failed so
Mhm.
many businesses, and two, he is an IT guy. So if your partner is IT guy, it's going to be very difficult for them to make them realize that online businesses are real. There are some businesses that are real, but on the other hand, it was very easy for him to check the back end of this business. So all the websites, everything, he checked his in the back end, that is it real, is it a real website, if this is going to take away the money and blah blah blah. So he did that, and he has been very supportive since the day one. And so I was skeptical. We did go all the way in, we did our research. We watched this 90-minute webinar for 5 times. That, yeah. So I know back then it was like few people were doing it. I joined in 2019, so there were very few people, and we watched it very thoroughly. And then when we paid that small fee, I watched that pre-coaching videos. It was 3 to 4 hours videos. I watched that about 4 to 5 times. I did research on the companies, I did research on the compensation plans, everything. And then that was the decision I could make. It wasn't about, if you are giving me the opportunity, it might be a real or it might be a scam. It is my duty to do that research.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
in 2025, it is very easy to do the research because
Mhm.
internet will give you answers for every single thing.
Everything. We have
So
ChatGPT.
instead, yeah, exactly. So instead of asking the person who is giving you the opportunity if it is real or not, at
Mhm.
least make some due diligence to do some research yourself. So if you do it yourself, at least you will have a better understanding, and I think a better security that this is a real business, right? So if someone, like, if you ask someone, you are not going to believe them anyways, right? So why don't you do the research? That's the whole point. And yeah, that's how I got confident. And I can do it or not, that was not even a question, because back then in 2019 I was working two jobs. So I wanted to get out of that second job, and I wanted a second income which I could do from home.
Mhm.
So this was do or die situation for me. And as I said, I did a lot of businesses in the past, so failure was not my setback, because I
Mhm.
know if I fail, I'll find something else to do, or if I'll come up strong. So that was not one thing that I was worried about. The only thing I was worried about was, is it real or not, right? So yeah, and another thing I was worried about, that it's a digital business. I don't have any marketing experience. I don't use social media. But yeah, here I am, after 4.5 years running this business very successfully. So if you don't have any background, if you are not using internet, if you're not using social media, you can do it.
Yes, yes. That's actually another question. You are good that you answered, because that also I receive that a lot of people say, oh, I'm not active in social media, how will I do social media marketing? But you know what, I was not also active in social
Right,
media before this business. But when you want to earn, when you want to do something, if you don't have that willingness to learn something, then then your life will be same. Like
right.
you mentioned that you were working in two jobs. So if you have not taken that had not taken that action, then might be
Still
right there
working.
today.
Yeah.
Yes, you're still working. And you the situation would be different. Like you will not be able to to give time to your daughter, like
Right.
she needs. And but you have to go out, and that is actually situation for a lot of parents. They don't have choice. But we are glad that we took action. And as you mentioned, that my husband is also from IT background. And when I joined the business, he was with a very famous financial credit card company. And then he knows all about this,
Right.
right? So he actually, initially I was skeptical, Now, but we were doing this, as you said that you watched it 5 times, but we did not watch it 5 times, but 2 times we watched it,
Right.
the webinar. And I involved my husband also, like though the business I
Right.
do, he is not in the business, but um, I asked him to sit with me and watch with me. And when I was in the 30 days time, when I was doing my research, I discussed with him, showed him, and uh, I was little skeptical because I had no business experience. I was like, my belief was limited because I thought that I won't be able to do it. But he actually, encouraged me to join, because he said, no, this is a genuine business, you can trust the system, and you can go ahead. So that helped me to push myself to out of comfort zone. And I'm very glad that I took that decision, and today I'm doing this business as full time, and staying in home, and taking care of myself and my family. So I would like to, as you have a very young child, so I would like to ask you that, is it possible for a busy parent with a full-time job to do this business? Like how much time do you spend for your business?
Yes, absolutely. It is 100% possible. So when I started this business, I was working two jobs. So I was able to set up the entire business with the trainings with the two jobs. So it is a different situation. Yes, parents, being a parent is a full-time job again. But I know I don't know if you know one of the member in our team, Nikki J.
Mm,
She is a mom of three kids and she is a full-time employee and she
mm,
runs this business successfully. So I got
mm,
so inspired from her, and I think this question I could relate to her completely. And I interviewed her, and what she said is, you have to set the time limit. So whenever she's driving, she'll do her calls or watch the webinars or do the trainings, or whenever their kids sleep, she will wake up either an hour before or she'll
mm,
sleep an hour later. And
mm,
whenever the kids are at school or she's off, she'll work at that time. So she manages time in between, and I think the husband support was her very strong reason that she was able to do it successfully. So if you are a busy mom, if you're working full time, I think she was the one who inspired me a lot with this topic on how a full-time mom can run this business successfully. And I personally, me, I spend about 2 to 3 hours a day in this business. I consider this as a full-time business. So it I might spend little more time because I want to help my team. I want to set up this business so strong that at later stage I don't have to even look at the business and it can run on its own, right?
mhm,
So that is why this business is very successful for me, because I can spend as much time as I want. So if I want to
mm,
spend 1 hour a day, if I'm with my daughter, if she's sick, I don't work, right?
yeah.
Or if me and my husband has a plan somewhere to go, I don't work.
Mm,
So this
yeah.
that flexibility this business is giving me, that so I can even work 2 hours a day or I can even work 5 hours a day. So
Yeah.
that is big thing for me because I wanted the freedom and we love traveling, so that everything helps me to run this business successfully.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can understand what you say, and I agree with you completely, because it's our business, because we are all our own boss. We are
Right.
not reporting someone, or we don't have any sales target. So we do our business according to our own convenience. Yes, that's what you said. Like you are now spending 2 hours, you might spend 5 hours later on, that is up to you. And as you said, I also do that, when I'm traveling or something, my child is not well, or I am not well. I take a break for a few days. I don't need to apply for any leave or anybody's permission. And in between, our work is like that. Even I'm lying down, or even I'm cooking, or even I'm going to activity class with my son. Anything I do, I can, always the smartphone we are always carrying, right? We nowadays we can't even think our life without our smartphone. So if there is any inquiry, I can immediately
Right.
answer that. And if there is some certain things we need to take care, we can do it out from our phone also. So it is not like some days are so busy I don't get in time to sit separately, but still, do
Still
my
there.
posting, my reply to my inquiries, check my ad, everything I do in between, while
Right.
doing the other course, I can check. So that is the, that is why I think busy parents and professionals, they are here. People are doing it, as you mentioned, that with 3 kids. Even I saw that I know someone, she has 4 kids, and she's doing this business.
Right.
And some
Yeah.
people are working also, some people are working part-time, full-time, and we have busy nurses, doctors here. Last week only, I invited a guest. She's a ICU nurse, with 2 small kids,
Wow.
1 year and 4 years. So, we see often in this community people are doing that, and that is why our community is getting bigger and bigger day by day, right?
Yep. Numbers don't lie.
So,
Yep.
yeah. So thank you so much for, explaining all my questions so nicely, and I hope that people who are watching us currently and or going to watch us later on, they will definitely get, some clear idea about this business. And if you are not, sure about certain things, we are there to help you. You are, this live is going in my page and in Anushri's page also, so you can reach out to our page, you can DM us, or you can, for the webinar, you can go to our website. My website is there. Anushri, you please mention your website.
Yeah, I'll put in the comments my website so they can
Yeah.
just click and go there. And yeah, that way they can just,
Yes,
go to my
yes.
website and register for the webinar.
Okay. 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 So that way, you can reach out to us, and we can assure you that you will not be alone in this business, because we as mentor will support you, guide you in
Yeah.
every step. And also there will be coaches, and there's a big community, very, very supportive community. We are always there for each other. So thank you so much. But before I end the session, I want you to give a message to our viewers.
I just want to say this, if you're using your phone to scroll to not make money, make sure you use to make money because it is 2025 and now smartphones are not just for calling and messaging, it is used for making money. So don't waste your time. Hurry up and sign up for our free webinar because it is not going to cost you anything to watch that 90-minute webinar. And yeah, our links will be there. So make sure you watch that. Thank you so much, Paramita, for inviting me.
Thank you so much. Yes, very rightly said that. I know that everyone nowadays spend time to watch the reels and videos
Yep,
and scroll through the social media. So use your time to make some extra income, and this business will give you that opportunity if you have willingness to learn, and that the determination to, or courage to step out of your comfort zone and start something new. So thank you
absolutely.
so much. Thank you. And I wish you all the best, Anushri. And thanks
You're very
everybody
welcome.
for watching. Bye bye.
Bye.